guys, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having an absolutely awesome weekend. We're back on the Rally Mini now, sanding it all down, just getting it ready for paint. So we had a guy from MZ Motorsport out yesterday just to go over all the roll cage, and that's now passed, so we can basically get everything prepped and paint all the car up now. Okay, this is the second day on this car, stripping off the paintwork. So my son had 1 day on it, and today, so I stripped the roof, and I'm now going around doing all the kind of little detail work in all around the kind of gutters and sort of up in those sort of areas. And it's all a bit fiddly, but so what I use is one of these fellas, which is, this one's an air gun, and that strips it back pretty fast, but it also gets right into the corners. It doesn't quite get all the way in there, but it gets pretty close, and then you can just flick the rest out with a tiny little sharp screwdriver. But what I've also found, thought I'd give it a go, and it keeps obviously running one of those tools, you've got the compressor going all the time, using a lot of energy. So I tried it in the cordless, and yeah, works absolutely fine, buzzes it straight off. So yeah, so I'll probably be using the cordless for the rest of it, rather than running a big compressor. So my son's been concentrating on the inside. It's full of dust, but he's actually he's stripped all the floor now, and he's working his way across the back seat. So that's area done. Most of the car's actually done now. It's just, you know, probably need to spend a good day, 2 days on it, just to get all the horrible little fiddly bits done. But as you can see, you know, we're sort of going across the front here, working our way around it. So yeah, it's just one of those jobs. You just got to get stuck into it, and yeah. So there you go. You can see how easy it is to, how fast it actually pulls the paint out. And it's just the last little bit in the corner there, but I can just dig that out with a sharp screwdriver. But man, that's so much easier with these discs. Getting all that detail work out. So anyway, what they're called Rolock, the pad, and they just basically just sort of hold that at the same time. So they just basically unwind like that, and they've got like a thread on the back of them, and you can see the thread in there. Yeah. So when you want to change them, you just unscrew them, and then just screw a new one in like that. Easy as. Yeah, so these are a bit like Scotch-Brite, but they're quite hard. They're a lot harder, and they don't seem to take any metal away. They just basically take the paint away, and you can see the sort of finish that they leave. So I'll abrade this anyway before I put any primer on it. I'll whiz over it with the DA with 80 grit over the whole car, and then give it a good old epoxy, 2 coats of epoxy primer, ready for any sort of fill-in work. So haven't found too many nasties. Small hole there. Someone's done a repair here at some stage. You can see the line through there. They've scarfed that piece in there, and yeah, it's got a bit warped, so we're going to try and probably use a shrink disc to pull that back out. Roof was really good. There was a couple of little small dents, but I actually dressed them out with the hammer and dolly as I was going, so that's all sorted. Yeah, it's just bits and pieces really on this one. Yeah, found some holes there as well. Look. You don't even know they're there. It's only when you take all the paint off that you find all this stuff, because people, they fill it and just cover it in paint. So, but anyway, we won't be doing that. We'll be cutting it out and putting welding fresh metal in there, so it's nice and strong and clean, and hopefully no more rust will come through then. Anyway, so there's some exciting news for this rally car. There may be a change of plan. So originally we were going to put a Suzuki G13B. It may still happen, but I think we're going to go down another route now. So it's a really high performance A series that's going into this car, and I'm not going to tell you any more than that. You'll see when we get the engine and when we start stripping it down and rebuilding it. You'll see what's going in. So yeah, looking forward to that one. So thanks for watching, guys. Please leave any tips or comments. Cheers for now.